What's up, guys? For today's knife review, we're going to be talking about a knife from Spyderco. This is the Shaman. Let's do a quick 360 and go straight into the talking points. Starting off with price. This is not a budget blade, as you would expect. Most Spydercos aren't budget blades. This one goes for around $200 after taxes. That's what I paid, being an Amazon Prime member, so about $205. Next item is fit and finish. I have no complaints there. Everything is very well done on this knife as far as fit and finish goes, which is what you would expect considering you're forking over a considerable amount of money for it. Next item is blade. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this for you. We're looking at a CPM S30V. I consider that a very good blade steel. Granted, I'm not a expert on different types of blade steels. I just know that S30V, S35VN, all those types of steels have always been very good for me. I have no negative memories on that blade steel. Next item is handle and liners. So you're looking at G10 handle scales and full metal liners. Very well done. Everything feels very good, feels very sleek and clean. Alright, going on to lockup. So for the locking mechanism, you've got the compression lock. For those of you familiar with the paramilitary Spydercos. And as far as lockup goes, excellent deployment, and the lockup is like a vault. Absolutely no blade play, horizontally or vertically. Next item is, does it carry well? So ergonomics, weight, comfort, etc. Let's start off with weight. So let me pull out the scale. So we are looking at 5 1/8 ounces. Not bad. Probably could be a little bit lighter, but for me personally, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and compare it to a paramilitary. Paramilitary coming in at 3 3/4, and then a Manix 2 XL coming in at 5 ounces. Wow, that's actually surprising. So the Shaman, which looks smaller, it is smaller than the Manix 2 XL, is heavier than the Manix 2 XL. Not by much, but it is heavier. That is a surprise. So, I mean, for those of you who are familiar with the Manix 2 XL, just keep in mind that you're getting a chunkier knife in the Shaman. But as far as ergonomics go, I mean, it's a comfortable knife. I would say it is to be there's some things to be desired when comparing it to other Spydercos, such as the PM2. Like, in my opinion, the handle on the PM2 is more comfortable. It's more, I guess, fulfilling, if you will. Not that there's anything wrong with the Shaman. That's just, me being nitpicky. Now, as you can see in the handle, you've got this forward choil. Now, when you hold it there, that's fantastic. The ergonomics here are fantastic. Now, when you're holding it down here, you kind of have some, I guess, empty space for your pinky, and that part I don't like. So holding it up here is fine. Holding it down here is not so good. And let's compare it to my Manix 2 XL. See, the Manix 2 XL, in my opinion, is the perfect knife as far as Spydercos go, because it just fits my hand beautifully, even without the forward finger choil. And even when you choke up on it, that's perfect. So, just an opinion that I have. For those of you who are familiar with the other Spydercos and have not yet dealt with the Shaman, that's just something to keep in mind. Next item is it worth the price? I don't know, guys. As far as quality, people say that this is their favorite Spyderco, and I can see where they're coming from. This is a fantastic knife. It feels good. It looks good. Everything about it is just, 10 out of 10 quality. But when you're comparing it to other heavy-hitting Spydercos, such as the PM2, here, let me go ahead and turn off my scale, such as the PM2 and the Manix 2XL, that $200 price point just doesn't it doesn't make sense to me, because the PM2 coming in at about $150 after taxes, and the Manix 2XL around the same price, probably about $140, $150. So the fact that you're getting such fantastic knives at that price point, and then you've got the Shaman coming in at $50 more. I don't know what I'm paying for at that point. Is it I don't know. Is it the handle scales? Is it just the name? Is it the uniqueness of it? I don't know, because you're sure as hell not paying $50 more in quality. At least not in my opinion. Now that being said, it still is a fantastic knife, but I am comparing it to, other knives that are just extremely fantastic. So you have to take my negative opinion on this knife with a grain of salt, because I'm basically just comparing a good knife to freaking fantastic knives. So just keep that in mind. But going on to my next talking point, should you buy it if you're a collector, worker, etc.? If you're a collector, yes, I think you should definitely buy it. Every Spyderco, in my opinion, is worth the buy, because Spyderco is one of those companies where they just are putting out constantly quality knives. Now, if you're a worker, yeah, this is a solid tank of a knife. This will survive anything, whether it's just basic office, whatever, factory work, or you're out there in the field and you need a sturdy knife that's reliable. You will get just as much out of this knife as you would a PM2. You might even get more out of this knife, because it definitely feels more substantial and stronger. As far as other reasons, yeah, I would say it's actually, you know what? Let me change my mind. It's the price point that really kills it for me with this knife. So I'll just go on to my next talking point, which is overall thoughts. If they were able to create this knife or sell this knife at the same price point as their other heavy hitters, such as the PM2 and the Manix, then this would be an easy sell for me. 10 out of 10, even 11 out of 10. Just the fact that it's in the 200s, that's the real turnoff for me, because I can't justify that. I can't think of a reason for why it would be that much. Maybe you know the secret, and please mention it or let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you like it and if you've got the money for it, then yeah, go ahead and get it, because the quality's there, everything's there. Just when you're comparing it to other knives that have already been sold, already been produced, and already been proven, the price doesn't justify what you're getting. So that being said, I don't want the takeaway to be that this is a bad knife. This is a fantastic knife. I absolutely love this knife. It does feel good, but does it feel $50 more than these other two? No way. So take that for, interpret that for however you want to interpret that. But as I said before, if you've got your mind set on getting this one, you're not gonna miss out on anything. You're definitely gonna get your money's worth. But in my opinion, you're just probably gonna be paying maybe $40 too much. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I hope that this helps you with your next knife purchase. And thanks for watching, and tune in for my next episode. Alright, bye.